Hey everyone, I'm Sam the Miracle Man, and today I want to talk about my near-death experience and the message to the world that I received. So basically, at age 6, I was run over by a van, caused head trauma, broken elbow, broken hip. That is pretty much a mess. Overall, I spent like a year in the hospital, several months in rehab, just trying to get my life back together, but I was just 6 years old. But I remember that night after I was hit. So after I was hit, what I remember was, from like nothing to into the body. I just felt myself being placed back into the body. Then I remember opening my eyes and seeing this bright white light and three silhouettes, these subtle beings, these angels, these aliens, whatever you want to call them, three on each side of me, removing my tubes, removing my life support. And what I remember from that morning was my mom asking me, why'd you remove your life support? Why'd you remove your tubes? But she couldn't step back and say, wait a second, how could this 6-year-old boy do this? So when mom said that to me, it sort of suppressed that memory. Mom is right, it had to be me. But that was always a big question for me. This memory is kind of suppressed, but it was kind of a big thing that would come on occasion. Why'd you remove your tubes? So that question would come to haunt me once in a while. But it wasn't until much later in my life that I understood why these beings were removing my tubes, my life support. But I had to go through a lot of suffering first, if you will, that, from the van accident and the brain injury, it led into the bipolar, and then being suicidal in my 20s because I took this garbage up here as my truth. And this is what I really talk about today, is that all this garbage up here is our head trash, and it creates all this darkness. So I was suicidal in my 20s and had to be institutionalized a few times so I didn't kill myself. Then I also had, the autoimmune diseases, psoriasis, psoriatic arthritis, and also chronic migraines. Then at age 37, I lost the ability to walk from multiple sclerosis. So it's like things were getting progressively worse. So it was really interesting on that journey. So when I was writing my book, I was reflecting back on that 6-year-old's experience, and I had that aha moment. I understand what they're trying to teach me there. And that's what I really need to share into the world. It's what I do share into the world, is that, I had all these diseases that I don't have anymore. So my book came out. One of the reviews called me Sam the Miracle Man. So that name has stuck, and it's been on podcasts and all sorts of things. So I just embraced that because there is a recipe for miracles. And the thing is that what I learned from all these diseases is that you don't need the outside world to heal yourself, that we have all the resources within us. So the recipe for miracles is to clear this head trash, this mental garbage, and surrender into our true self, that perfect and pure spirit, the Holy Spirit, if you will. This is our divine authority, and miracles are attributed to a divine authority because they don't match the natural and scientific laws. So when I began my simple relaxation practice and hearing that voice 3 months later saying perfect spirit, I'm like, that's it. My spirit was whole. It's simply the body and mind that are damaged. But that's the thing. It was just the flesh. So this place does the impossible. This is the place of miracles, as when we can really trust ourselves. Because what I really help people to see is get rid of this out and listen to this inner voice. Because you live in the body. You know it the best. Others are just guessing what's best for you. That's really the message I was getting from that 6-year-old that was kind of suppressed from my near-death experience was. They were trying to show me that I didn't need this life support, these tubes, to heal myself, to stay alive, if you will. Because I only had a 50% chance of survival when I heard from my mom, but yet my life support was removed and I was fine. A year later or so, I was fine. Of course, I had a lot of challenges in life with the bipolar and all the diseases and losing the ability at 37 to walk from MS. And today I'm fine. I'm healthy because I healed myself. When I heard that voice say perfect spirit, that is you. Everyone is a perfect spirit. Everyone is connected to all that is, God, universe, source, whatever that is to you. It's just this mind creating the illusion of separation, this head trash. 90% of these thoughts are absolute garbage that are not serving you. And I know from being suicidal, it creates all that darkness. They even though call it head trash, makes it kind of sound kind of trivial, But that head trash is a deadly destructive force, and we need to clear that out. And that's why I really help people today. I give them a free head trash health assessment to see where their blocks are. Because sometimes this noise gets so loud, we can't see what our biggest challenge is because all of it's screaming and yelling at us. So I really want to get this quiet so you can hear your own voice rise up. That's the real message for me, is allow your own voice to guide you. That real healing comes from within you. That I know when I was very sick, I was constantly looking out there has the answer. No, out there did not have the answer. They just gave me more medicine, more stuff. But I was not getting better. I was in a slow decline with my health. It wasn't until I started taking responsibility for myself and discovering my meditation, but I call it more a relaxation process. And then 3 months later of my relaxation process, hearing that voice say perfect spirit. And I just want to remind you that you are this perfect spirit. And the outside world is simply your tools, your aids to help you on your healing journey. But the first step is to relax, clearing this out. And this gets a little sticky at times, so it takes a little bit of diligence, or maybe we can work together and I can help you clear that out, assist. Because this is one of the things that I saw, just 5 depths to our head trash, if you will: empty, waste paper basket, trash can, dumpster, and landfill. I know I had a landfill of head trash, that from the PTSD, from the van accident, from the car accident at age 16, from the 5 diseases, from bipolar to MS to psoriasis, migraines, all that craziness. And then the social anxiety, the panic attacks, the insomnia, all these stuff that I had, the chronic illnesses. But I was also frequently sick when I was in this noise, because it's creating all this stress, that this noise is the source of our stress. So the big lesson is, yes, I had a near-death experience. Saw all those beings remove my life support. But I couldn't understand the lesson. And Mom helped suppress that, inadvertently helped suppress that, because to her there was nothing else out there. But all these near-death experiences prove that there's something out there that we can see, that we just simply have to be open to receive our own guidance, our own wisdom, that you live here. You know it the best. Just learn to trust yourself. But you have to learn that skill of discernment, the noise versus your truth. But it's your truth, your recipe, your way. So I'm here for you. You can find me at Sam the Miracle Man. We can perhaps do a head trash health assessment or some kind of head trash assessment, whether it's career, money, whatever, that this is blocking all of our abundance. And here is a place of infinite possibilities and potentials. So please ask me your questions. I want to create more videos on Sam the Miracle Man YouTube channel. I had an old YouTube channel, but now it feels like 2018. My message has gotten more refined, more concise, if you will, that it's been 5-6 years after my healing. So now I'm starting to gain some more clarity to really help people, working with more individuals, more arsenal, if you will, in my inventory. But thanks for watching, and really just take care of yourself, honor yourself, that you are this perfect spirit. You are not the stories in your head. This is mostly garbage, that only a small percentage of our thoughts are actually useful. So we simply have to learn to relax into that place of clearing the head trash, of surrender. But that's really what I wanted to share today. So I hope you're having a really great day, really honoring yourself, really cherishing who you are, that you have the perfect body for you, despite the opinions of this craziness in your mind, this mental garbage, this head trash. All right. That's enough for today. So please ask me your questions. See me over at Sam the Miracle Man. I'm all over the Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. I'm around. So just reach out to me. I'm really here to help you. That I suffered in pain for 40 years. You don't have to. There is a way out. It's right here. You know the answer. What is your recipe? All right. Take care of yourself. Be well. Stay happy. Keep smiling.